What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel that fuels your drive with torque, tech, and tomorrow's machine as of today. If you're obsessed with next-gen rides, raw power, and rugged DNA infused with electric innovation, you're in for something massive today. Because what we're diving into is not just a vehicle, it's a whole new chapter in the Jeep legacy. Yes, we're talking about the all-electric 2026 Jeep Recon EV. Exterior now, picture this, everything you love about Jeep up its off-road dominance, freedom-focused design, open-air adventure and now electrified. This isn't just a Wrangler with a battery. This is a fresh beast built from the ground up, and trust me, it's got the attitude to match. Jeep fans, off-roaders, EV lovers, to strap in. Let's take a wild, silent ride through every inch of the 2026 Recon EV. The first thing that hits you when you see the Recon is that bold, upright stance. Jeep hasn't abandoned its heritage yet, it's evolved it. That front end is iconic but reimagined. The grille still has the traditional 7 slots, but they're sealed for better aerodynamics, since EVs don't need airflow like gas engines. Instead, those slots are backlit with LED accents that scream futuristic Jeep vibes. The headlights are squared off and aggressively framed with DRLs, giving it a confident glare that owns the trail or the street. The front bumper is chunky and protective, with integrated tow hooks and a rugged skid plate that tells you, yeah, I'm electric but I'm still ready to crawl rocks. From the side, the Recon's proportions are boxy, but beautifully sculpted like a rock climber who also happens to model for outdoor gear catalogs. The squared wheel arches flare out with purpose, housing knobby all-terrain tires on 20-inch alloy wheels. Its short overhangs and generous ground clearance give it incredible approach and departure angles, perfect for off-roading. There's a real sense of utility here, but also stylish flash door handles, minimalistic EV-inspired panel gaps, and blacked-out window trim that makes it look sleek and stealthy. Oh, and this wouldn't be a true Jeep without some fun. It's got removable doors and a power retractable roof. That's right up, this electric SUV still gives you that open sky, mud-on-your-face Jeep lifestyle. Plug it in during the week, and pull the top off on the weekend. Swinging around to the rear, you're met with a tailgate that balances traditional and modern design cues. The taillights are squared off, but with an X motif that nods to the fuel cans on old-school military Jeeps. It's subtle, but if you know, you know. The rear bumper is just as rugged as the front, also featuring tow hooks, and the spare tire mounted on the tailgate is a classic Jeep move that makes a strong comeback here. The cargo area is wide and accessible, and Jeep made sure that everything back here is trail-ready. There's weatherproof storage, tie-down hooks, and even an optional built-in air compressor for those trail deflating and reinflating moments. Interior. Stepping inside, the Recon EV brings the outdoorsy toughness you'd expect, but with a modern, tech-rich twist. You're greeted with a cabin that feels both durable and premium. The dashboard is squared and upright, with plenty of soft-touch materials, rubberized surfaces, and exposed fasteners to keep that adventure vibe alive. But the real story is the tech. Front and center, there's a massive 12.3-inch infotainment screen powered by Uconnect, loaded with trail maps, EV route planning, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Jeep's new off-road control center that lets you adjust ride height, traction modes, and more. Right next to it, a fully digital gauge cluster delivers customizable readouts from range and charge stats to pitch and roll angles while you're climbing boulders. The steering wheel is chunky and leather-wrapped, with real tactile buttons that are glove-friendly. Seating-wise, it's comfortable but clearly made for the trail. The front seats are heated and ventilated, with strong bolstering and water-resistant upholstery. Rear seats are surprisingly roomy, offering great headroom and legroom even for adults. And yes, there's a premium sound system to it because your playlist deserves to sound just as epic as your off-road journey. Plus, with the roof off and the windows down, it becomes a rolling concert under the stars. Performance. Now let's talk about what really powers this electric beast. Underneath the Recon EV lies the STLA large platform from Stellantis, designed specifically for electric performance. It features a dual motor setup for true 4x4 capability, each motor powering one axle, giving you instant torque and precision control no matter the terrain. The estimated horsepower is around 600, which is nothing short of insane for a Jeep. That means 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds, depending on final tuning. But speed isn't the only story here. This thing's got to work for days, which is what really matters when you're crawling up a rock face or pulling yourself out of a muddy trail. Range: Jeep's targeting around 350 miles on a full charge, and fast charging is supported to get you back on the road or the trail quickly. Regenerative braking helps recharge while you drive, and selectable driving modes let you prioritize range, performance, or off-road optimization. There's also a knee locker feature that mimics a locking differential by precisely controlling motor torque between the wheels. And for those who live for off-grid life, there's an optional solar panel accessory and onboard power outlets so you can run gear or even comp entirely off your vehicle's battery. When it comes to price, Jeep has been smart. The 2026 Recon EV is expected to start around $60,000, with well-equipped trims likely reaching into the $75,000 $80,000 range depending on options and packages. That puts it right in the ring with rivals like the Rivian R1S, Ford Bronco EV, and even some trims of the Tesla Model Y, though none of those offer quite the same combination of classic off-road DNA and dev guts. Plus, potential federal tax credits and Jeep's own incentive programs might make this beast even more accessible. So, who is the 2026 Jeep Recon EV for? Honestly, it's for those who've always loved the spirit of the Wrangler but wanted something more modern, more efficient, and more future-facing. It's for the weekend warriors who also care about sustainability. It's for the next generation of Jeep lovers, urban and rural alike who want adventure without the emissions. And make no mistake, it's not a compromise. It's a mission statement. Turbo Tribe, the Jeep Recon EV isn't just another electric SUV. It's a sign that electric vehicles can be wild, rugged, and free, that you don't need gas to get dirty, or sacrifice fun for range. Jeep has managed to take everything that made the brand iconic and future-proof it without losing an ounce of attitude. If this is what electric off-roading looks like, count us in. That's a wrap for today's deep dive into the 2026 Jeep Recon EV. If this electrified trailblazer sparked your curiosity or got your adrenaline pumping, smash that like button, subscribe to Turbo Tribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next ride into the future. And let us know in the comments, would you trade your Wrangler, Bronco, or 4Runner for this electric animal? Until next time, keep the torque tight, the battery charged, and always drive with purpose. Turbo Tribe out.